back to the vlog. My name is Jerica. If you're new here, welcome. If you're not new here, welcome back. It's now the beginning of January. A few exciting things in store. Since it's the days / the week leading up to my birthday, we went to Century City today and did a little birthday reward shopping. Riley, my partner, told me to sign up for these things early. I haven't been doing that in the past few years. When we were out, I did get a blind box from Pop Mart, and I really love Kubo. If you've seen any of my other videos, I'll link some of them down below, or at least one of them down below where I got a Kubo. He's my guy because I think he's just so freaking cute. I got the Angel's Poem set. These are the ones that you can get, and honestly, I want pretty much all of them except Love Makes Me Afraid. That just makes me sad.
Is that what it's called?
I know.
It makes you sad?
Yeah.
You can't say it out loud because that means that that's bad luck.
Hey, if I get him then like...
Then it was meant to be.
It was meant to be. Maybe love does make me afraid. Just kidding, it really doesn't. Okay, so let's do it. Let's open this bad boy up.
Wait, okay, you named which ones you don't want. What's like your top?
All of them. The one that I want the most though is Blooming Melody.
It's the one that's on the cover.
It's this guy.
Little angel baby.
That's the one I want the most, but I honestly would be happy with all of them. I think they're really cool. This is a really sick set.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Also, my dog is watching. He's so intense. Come on, baby. Want to say hi? Oh, he
thinks that's for him.
Yeah, he thinks it's not. It's not, dude. I'm gonna give you another treat though, just so you have something. Not for this.
Okay, don't look
I
in the
can't
box
look
first.
because we might see the card. I feel like it's it's the guy with the scissors. Tangled Thoughts.
Tangled Thoughts. That's so appropriate because you're always cutting your own hair.
Yeah, and scissors. Freaking cute.
Oh, I really like him.
You like him too, dude? What a way to open a vlog. Let's
celebrate your birthday week.
Yeah, let's go on an adventure this January. Dude, if we were on like Musical.ly back in the day, we would have not ate. See ya. Good morning, it is Monday. Starting my day off with my usual cup of coffee. This mug from Harley Brown. It was a gift from Riley's parents. It is a monochrome black, but in 2 different finishes, and the shinier finish is a star. I think her handle is Harley Brown Ceramics. I will link her page or her Instagram in the description below. In a few days, it is my birthday. We're taking a quick trip to the desert. If you have a January birthday or a birthday anytime around Christmas, you can definitely empathize. It feels like the holidays start practically during Halloween, and then you have Thanksgiving, Christmas, and then New Year's, and it's all sort of back to back, and I can't control it. So for my birthday, it tends to be a lot of different celebrations sprinkled around the holiday season and even after. But on the day itself, I personally really love kind of unplugging, because even though the past month has been a holiday season, it is very jam-packed and busy with really great things, really happy things, celebrating the end of the year with family, friends, loved ones. But as my birthday creeps up, I'm really just excited to unplug just a little bit. I feel like the next clip, you'll see us in the desert. Let's go. We made it to Joshua Tree. This place is truly, truly stunning. It is a small studio located probably about like maybe 5 to 7 minutes from Joshua Tree National Park. The backyard has some of the really cool features of Joshua Tree National Park, like unique boulders and a bunch of Joshua trees all throughout the back. And they've paved walkways, which is gonna be really nice, taking a little walk. This house is designed really well. I think it's the perfect little 2-night stay that Riley and I are doing for my birthday. I personally like to get away, travel for the actual day and have celebrations with friends and family sort of around my birthday, just to sort of like recoup from the plethora of holidays that come right before January. So a little desert recharge is definitely in order. And I'm so happy we found this place. The sun is still setting a bit earlier, around 4. So we have just gotten a little bit ready to head out to this place called Maison, which is not a far drive from here. It's a cocktail bar and a coffee bar, which is perfect for getting a little cocktail before we make pizza here at the house. We have a whole menu planned for tomorrow. I really want to take advantage of like the grill and the really awesome kitchen that they have here. So time to put those cooking skills to use. For the fit, Levi's, cowboy boots, this terry lightweight sweater from J. Crew. And then I thrifted this leather jacket about a year ago, but I never really got to wearing it. But now, post top surgery, it actually fits really well. This is an actual motorcycle jacket by Harley Davidson. It still has the patch on the back. It's a perfect little accent. So yeah, we're gonna go head out and go get cocktails. Today's my birthday, and what a gorgeous view to wake up to. The house was just like flooded with a bunch of natural light as we woke up. It's just such a cool space. I'm gonna go get ready and let's celebrate another year around the sun. I just finished getting ready. Riley's getting a little bit more touched up, and we're gonna head out to the park today. I haven't been to Joshua Tree National Park in years, but it is one of my favorite national parks I've ever been to. The rock formations are just so unique. It feels like you're in outer space. In some parts of the park, Riley and I have been to Joshua Tree together many times, but she actually hasn't stepped foot into the national park itself. So I'm really excited to, see what she thinks. It's really something special. Before that, I think we're gonna grab some breakfast. I'm excited to honestly start the new year out in the desert. Riley's found about a 2.5 mile trail, so it's mainly like our desert walk. What I have on for the fit this morning are these cargo pants that I love so much from Deus Ex Machina. Fun fact, I used to work there. My favorite benefit of the job, aside from the people, the coffee, the culture, were the clothes. And it's been years now since I've actually worked there, but these have stood the test of time. I love these cargo pants. They serve me so well, and I love that they're kind of an off-white beige, almost a stone color. They work really well in the winter, in my opinion. I love a winter beige, I guess. Because we'll be doing a lot of walking, I have Blundstones on, some long wool socks. It's actually a little bit cold outside. It's like 50 something degrees right now. Then I have this Mad Happy sweatshirt, which I got the last time we were in Aspen. There was a little pop-up and the brand collaborated with the Aspen Art Museum. I just thought it was really cool. I love their signature stitching on the hood. I have a Ronning hat on. And then lastly, I just have this black, it almost feels like a Carhartt jacket, but it's actually from Zara. This has also stood the test of time. I think I was beating this jacket around all throughout New York. Got rained on, snowed on, thrown all over the place, but it's still feeling really durable. But because it's been through a lot, this will be a good one to sort of just throw around and get dusty while we hike. So yeah, I'm hungry. Let's go grab breakfast.
Pieces
tell me we turn into something. Oh, you said life is much better than this. Good morning. It's now the day after. I cannot get enough of waking up to the view of Joshua Tree, especially during sunrise. It's all blue. I wish I could have gotten that on camera. I saw the sky at dawn and it was gorgeous, but that was probably like only 5 minutes before the sun rose. I had an incredible time out in the desert. I definitely miss a lot of my family and friends, but I'm so excited to celebrate even more with them. It was really nice receiving all the calls and messages from everyone. As I get older, I'm starting to really appreciate my birthday because the opposite of aging is dying, and I will take aging over that. I'm just really grateful to have another year. Now that it's a new day and the sun is literally coming up, like it's about to come over the boulders on this end, I've just made some coffee. I'm actually going to have it iced, so I'm going to let it cool for a little bit. We're going to start getting ready, and we finally get to explore Joshua Tree and 29 Palms without our dog Hawthorne. He always comes with us here, and I don't think we've been to Joshua Tree all too much without having a dog, so this is kind of our chance to go into some of those antique stores and small shops without feeling rushed. But I do miss him, so we will pick him up tonight. Yeah, let's go get the day started. Venture out of Joshua Tree slowly but surely. We are back in LA. My family has just left. Most of my family is from San Francisco, so they came down here to spend the weekend with us, and I'm really happy that they came when the weather was really good. I wanted to take the time to show you some of my January pickups that have become, honestly, just a staple in my everyday carry or wardrobe. Starting the year off right with a lot of classic and timeless pieces, and just some fun things that I've picked up over the past few weeks that I definitely think are worth sharing. I have my coffee this morning, so let's go and get into it. First on the list are these sneakers. They are Adidas Army Luxes. If you notice, they look exactly like a very popular shoe, the Margiela replicas. I actually got them in 3 colors, both the black and the white. But there's a reason the Margiela version of these are called replicas. This reissue is based off of the German army trainer, or Gats. Although still kind of debated, the story goes that Gats were originally produced in the 1970s by Adidas and Puma to supply new army sneakers for the West German army. They originally came in white like this one with a gum sole, but I just had to also get the black. The West German army eventually downsized, and a lot of these ended up in army surplus stores and into the hands of Margiela. I believe he picked up a few in Austria back in the 90s and loved them so much that he produced and manufactured his own version, but with a designer price tag. Adidas came out with these Army Luxes, I believe spring of last year, and I just think that they are a great price point, and where better to get it than the people who have originally manufactured them. I've always wanted to get my hands on some Gats, and I'm so happy Adidas came out with these. But whether you're getting them from Adidas or Margiela, I think these are timeless sneakers that practically go with pretty much any outfit. Continuing on the army train, I recently picked up a Swiss Army field cap, which is genuine army surplus. I've seen these before on like Depop and eBay, ranging anywhere from like $20 to like $75. Recently, Riley and I went to Chinatown, and there was this store that was selling them for $10, so I had to pick one up. All of the ones that they were selling came in this pizza camouflage, just had that classic army look to it. So I picked it up, and it was at first kind of cheeky and campy and just sort of like a fun accessory, but I actually like the cut of the hat. This is the hat that I've been reaching for the most at the moment. One of my favorite things about it is how crushable it is. I literally can stick it in a tote bag and it will still retain its shape once it's on you. This has been a game changer. Next are these incense papers from Santa Maria Novella. On our recent trip to Joshua Tree, we cooked up a huge feast, and honestly, it felt good to kind of burn one of these to sort of cleanse out all the kitchen smells. They basically come in these little papers. You light one end and you kind of leave it in a shallow bowl. They're flameless, last a few minutes, but the scent actually lingers for a very long time. I feel like they're super high quality for what they are. I just won't pass up an opportunity to pick up a really good scent. Fun fact, when I studied in Italy, I actually lived like right by here in Florence. Next is my Coach Empire 40 carry-all bag. I have been eyeing this bag for over a year now, and I never could really just like pull trigger on getting it because I'm super picky about like details and hardware. But as I kept visiting this bag in store, I just knew that it was a bag that I had to get. I was originally debating between the black with the gold hardware or the loved leather with the silver hardware. I ultimately decided to go with something a little bit more classic, at least to start. This is just a bag that goes with literally everything. It's a great size. It fits all of my daily carries, from like mints to my Louise Carmen journal, and even my 16-inch MacBook Pro, which is honestly a hassle to find a bag for. Right now it's dressed up with this bandana I got from Hay in London. It does come with a crossbody strap, but I honestly have been liking carrying it like a tote whenever I'm out. It's just perfect. It goes with literally anything. I could honestly wear this out right now. Coach coins themselves as the original American house of leather, now owning some of their bags vintage. I will say the leather has held up, at least for those bags that I have. So I'm really looking forward to sort of living in this one and giving it life to see how it wears. One of my daily drivers has now become this David Yurman box chain bracelet. Again, I really put a lot of intention into the tiny details that I wear. For a while, I was wearing a small Mariner link bracelet. I want something a little bit more lightweight, less ornate. And when doing my research, I really like the way that this box chain that David Yurman does is very flush and almost circular when put together. So it feels really understated and simple and streamlined, but it is definitely an addition to any wardrobe, even if you're not thinking about it. What I love about real silver jewelry is that you can pretty much have it on whether you're showering, swimming, doing whatever you need to do, and not worry too much about wear. There are multiple sizes of this, but I have the small one at the moment, and I love it because I honestly love wearing t-shirts and jeans. That's just kind of like the bread and butter of my wardrobe, but having a simple, timeless accessory like this has given my outfits a little bit more of intention and character. Riley got it for me as one of my birthday presents, and I will cherish that. One thing that I'm really excited to be shopping for and be on the lookout for are graphic tees. I mentioned this in a few of my previous videos. Now that I have gotten top surgery, I'm now more excited to start building my t-shirt collection, especially my graphic t-shirt collection, because I'm starting to fit my clothes in a way that I like. Previously, having a bigger chest, I always steered away from graphic tees because the design or the logo will usually be right in the middle, and I want that to sit flush on my chest. And now it can, and I'm really happy about that. I've donated and gave away a lot of my older t-shirts. Now that I'm starting a brand new collection, I have picked up a few in the past few months that have been in my wardrobe rotation. I'm really enjoying ringer tees at the moment. I picked up two that I really like. This one I got at a recent Stereo Lab concert. Also, last time I was in London, I went to the store called Jeys, and I got this shirt, also a ringer tee, and I just love the stars in the back. From the same store, I actually got the Swiss Army hat. I picked up this shirt that says Gentleman's Fight Club. Lastly is this shirt from Isabel Marant. Every time I'm at the store, I always touch this shirt, and I love the material. It's almost like this tissue-y material that feels lightweight on the skin, but it's actually kind of like a heavy t-shirt. So it drapes over the body really nicely, and I love how the logo is like a velvet. I just think it's kind of a fun and nice cheeky touch. I'm not the biggest fan of big designer logos, but like I said, I do wear t-shirts a lot, so having a few dressier ones could be nice. But yeah, those are my recent pickups for January. I'm very intentional with new items. There's a lot of thought that goes into the ceramics I bring home, the clothes that I bring home, the jewelry that I'm drawn to and pick out. So it's always really nice to sort of share that with people, but I'm starting to do that a little bit more online. If you like that type of content, do let me know, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos. I will leave in the description a link to find me beyond YouTube, and a link where you can tell me your favorite coffee around LA, or your favorite coffee recipes in general. I would love to hear it. I will see you guys in the next one. Cheers. Do you want to say hi to the vlog, buddy? Papa. Do you want to say hi to the vlog, buddy? He's like, no. High five. Thank you.